It's the Clubhouse Wizard. What's up, everybody? It's Sunday. We got ourselves another Clubhouse update from the founders. So we're going to go through it real quick. We got 2 million people on Clubhouse. 2 million. So they're all stoked about that, Paul and Rohan. So just amazing how this app has been growing. As a lot of us can tell, there's been a lot more accents. And right now it's all based in English. But they're certainly working on, Spanish and other languages as well. So you'll hear some of the accents, a lot of UK, a lot of Germany, is that what we've been hearing. So there was actually 2 rooms that had over 5,000, which is kind of the max right now, of Germans in those rooms as well. So very cool, very exciting times. Also, another big news is they got another round of investing. There's about 180 investors in Clubhouse. Andrew Chen being the top investor. So they don't usually want to talk too much about investing. They want to talk more about the platform and how they can improve it and what the platform is really all about. And what it's about is something I've been saying for years to friends and family. When you get on something, measure where your energy level was, like before you go to a movie or before you hang out with somebody or before you go on another, social network. And then measure it afterwards. And if it's giving you anxiety or pulling energy out of you, then don't do that. Surround yourself with things that lift you up, that support you. And it's great to hear that these guys are all serious about making sure that when you leave Clubhouse, that you left in a better place than when you started. That's a direct quote from them. It's the power of the voice. The power of the voice is bringing us together. And unlike any other time, just like when we needed it most. So it's just incredible, these conversations that I've been having with wonderful people out there like Ken Walls and Joe Ingram and Robbie Cornelius, and the list goes on, and the great Glenn Morshower, and, Up All Night with Renee and Christina and all those great folks out there on the Clubhouse. I don't call it an app anymore. I call it a family. It truly is a community. If you're not on Clubhouse, get in the contacts of iPhone users that are already in Clubhouse, and you can get in there too as well. I know I've been able to wave a few people in. If there's anything I can do, you know where to find me on Instagram or Facebook. Some amazing groups this week, obviously with the inauguration this past week. There was lots of groups set up, for Vice President Harris being the first woman and the first woman of color to be a national candidate, and the vice president being sworn in. So there was obviously history and just one of the cool things about Clubhouse that we can get together and talk about these, historic events. As well as, like I said before, their top priority is getting the servers and keeping it fast. As we all can see, sometimes we get those little red, things on the top that the servers aren't responding well. I know on Friday afternoon, a bunch of us were having issues in the second best Clubhouse room, which is a fun one that Christina Crooks puts on. But that's their top priority. They want the experience to be enjoyable. They want you to find the right people. They want you to hang out with the right people. And this latest update too, they're going to allow you to hide rooms by swiping to the left. That way, they want you to curate your followers and your like-minded individuals. They want you to have the best possible experience. Again, just so blown away by these guys and how serious they are about really having this incredible experience on Clubhouse. As for those of you that have applied for a club, clubhouseguide.com is where you do it. At some point, they're going to be able to you can apply for your one club on the app itself, but obviously right now they're just trying to keep up with, now we're up to 2 million people on, so they're just trying to keep up. For those that have been wondering about an Android, Paul was guessing maybe 3 to 6 months out, so not anytime soon. So if you're waiting for that, you might want to go get yourself an iPhone or an iPad that has the phone number that you want to register to come into Clubhouse. Paul and Rohan met about 10 years ago, and they've been working on some things, different, I think Talk Show was the name of one that they had, a similar type of app for like podcasting, and they had some issues with web servers and all those kinds of things. I guess Rohan's daughter had a rare ailment, and it brought them back together recently, and that's what sparked Clubhouse, which started back in March. They also read a really cool blog or vlog that they'll be releasing later on about their whole journey and how they got here. There were some nice snippets. They read the whole thing in the beginning of the Founders Meeting. And remember, the Founders Meeting is at 9 a.m. Pacific every Sunday. You can see it on Clubhouse. Go join. And as well as if you're new, Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Pacific, check it out from the Clubhouse Founders of Town Hall for being new. If there's anything I can do, make sure you ask me some questions as well. I'm here to help. They're going to keep, they're really focused on, there's going to be grant programs that'll be coming. So people that are creators, they want to support the creators, and you'll be able to apply for a grant to have a really cool room and things of that nature. So be on the lookout for that. We got ourselves a little wind out here in Southern California. What's going on? It's the Santa Anas. And so, but anyways, they're looking also for monetization for the creators. Remember, it's all about the creators. So we're talking about, selling tickets, getting paid, potentially like you can charge per day or charge for an event. Like if Snoop Dogg's going to have a concert or Grant Cardone's going to do a 10X event for like $97. So that's all coming. They're also working on getting a button so that you can just click and pay somebody for your Cash App or PayPal or Venmo, make it real flawless and super easy. They're working on that. That's not anytime soon, but they do try to roll out new releases every Tuesday. In the upcoming releases as well, they're looking for improving the audio even more, which I think they're doing a great job. I think that's one of the reasons why Clubhouse is working so well, is that the audio is so clear and it's so clean. So make sure that you check that out as well. Another interesting tip that I got from Strategic Scott was that if you're moderating or going to be speaking a lot and you have a good Wi-Fi connection, you can put your phone on airplane mode. And that way you won't get those calls that interrupt or those pings or any of those kinds of things. So there's some food for thought if you're going to be moderating and you have a good internet connection. Right now it's just English, like I said. We talked about there's going to be, obviously there's creators that have been singing, and there's a tipping function that they want to have built in. So if you want to, you've been listening to somebody who was maybe even giving you great advice or playing a cool song or what have you, that there'll be a real easy tip function. Obviously, you can just put your Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo in your bio, and they could do that as well, but they want to make it even easier and support the creators. That's what the Founders of Clubhouse are all about. Support the creators and the people that are coming up with the shows and the content that are entertaining all of us so much. Clubhouse was the top free download in our country, as well as UK and Germany and a whole bunch of others. And they've just been blown away by just how much people have loved and embraced Clubhouse and all the great meetings. And a lot of us have those rooms, 20 people or less that go till 2 or 3 in the morning. It's also a really big advantage if you're on the West Coast like myself. Me going to bed at like midnight or 1 isn't that bad. But I always feel bad for the people out there on the East Coast. And the last thing I'll leave you with is it's kind of a fun little rite of passage. If you fall asleep in a room, which I know I did last night with Robbie Cornelius's room, that if someone falls asleep and you call on them and it's late, you can take them and put them in the audience, and that's called tucking them in, or you can just leave them there. But lots of fun, words and things have been created. So many great friendships and collaborations. I've been able to send out over 1,000 products for free for people to try our 101 hemp CBDA oil that helps people with so many things, from pain, anxiety, sleep, and major health ailments and challenges too. So I'm so happy that I found Clubhouse. I'm so happy that you're here attending. If there's anything that I can do to help you, reach out to me on Instagram or Facebook. On Instagram, it's Justin4Hemp. And I really look forward to seeing what's to come. More stories to share, more giving, more uplifting, more tribe following, and all that great stuff. So we'll see you next week every Sunday here at the Clubhouse Wizard. And thanks for stopping in, and we'll see you really soon. See you in another room real soon.